Viewers should consult a professional before adopting any of the training techniques in this program. Any activity you do with your dog is at your own risk and may produce varied results. Tonight on Cesar 911.
Are you ready for Cesar Malone?
Cesar is in Hong Kong, working with dog owners and their problem pooches.
The less physical force you use, the more you control the mind.
And offering intensive rehab for the city's troubled dogs. Coming up, it's a dog rescuer's worst fear. An abused puppy grows into a vicious dog.
Dog hit my mom, and she needs to go to the hospital.
This family can't fix him, and no one else will take him.
If someone doesn't adopt that dog will be killed.
Has Cesar finally met his match? This is Cesar 911. Cesar meets with whistleblower Phoebe Lowe, who runs a dog rescue facility in Hong Kong. She gave a rescue puppy to her best friend, and he's been terrorizing her friend and her family ever since.
Phoebe, how are you?
Hi, Cesar. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you. I feel like dreaming. I can't believe that I can see you here.
Thank you. Let's go sit down so you can tell me about it. I'm excited to know. How can I help you?
Cesar, you are my last hope. I rescued a puppy 1.5 years ago. One of his eyes was seriously injured. With blood and flesh over his eyes, he was just 2 months old only. We took him to the vet immediately to have the surgery to remove one of his eyeballs.
God.
We tried to find him a foster family, and then at that time I thought of my friend Phoebe Chow and asked her if she wanted to take this puppy. She said okay. She and her family fell in love with him. Around 6 months after, I received a phone call from Phoebe Chow, and then she cried, and she told me that Dog beat her seriously.
Oh my God.
Dog has beaten everyone in Phoebe Chow's family many times. Dog really make them live in fear every day. I also feel guilty about I let my friend Phoebe Chow to adopt Dog, and now he caused many problems to her and her family.
Yes, you gave him a dog, right? It's not your fault that she didn't know dogs. But the good news is that because you gave her that dog, I get to be here.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to have that one-on-one experience with Dog and your friend, you know. So let's go meet her.
Phoebe arranges for her best friend to walk Duck on the street near her apartment to meet Cesar. Cesar wants to see how she handles the dog on her own, so he watches from a distance.
Poor woman, she's absolutely terrified. And the dog is just super terrified. It's gonna be bad.
No.
Let me help you. Relax. He's really scared. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go. Yeah, let him calm down.
My name is Phoebe Chow, and my dog is Toto. When he was 2 months old, he was a rescue dog from my friend Phoebe Lowe. He looked so poor, and he definitely need help. That's why we decided to foster him. I think maybe that is fate that we meeting each other, because if he had 2 eyes, we won't be able to meet each other, maybe. When Toto was a puppy, he didn't really have any problems. But gradually when he grew up, he just become aggressive. Toto was 6 months old when the first heart attack happened to me by Toto. All in a sudden, he just jumped up and attacked my hand and attacked here. Toto has sent me to the hospital twice. Toto beat my mom, and she need to go to the hospital.
He attacked me at the neck, and then my hand and my tummy. It's very hard. The wound is very deep.
Once, when my dad touched him, Toto just turned and attacked my dad. In order to keep everybody safe, I have to put on the muzzle for Toto so that nobody gets hurt. My friend and relatives asked me to give him up because they said it's no good to keep a bad dog who attacked me and my parents. But I cannot find anybody to adopt an aggressive dog.
If someone doesn't adopt that dog will be killed.
I definitely don't want him to be killed. I just love him. The other difficulty is Toto is in pain right now and he needs surgery badly. He cannot walk properly because his left leg condition is deteriorating. When he walks, sometimes his left leg will just lift up and he cannot walk for too long because he will look so tired. I'm scared to take him to surgery again because I cannot manage to take him onto the car. Every time I try to get him inside the car, he would try to bite me. I hope Cesar could teach me how to get him onto the car so I could take him to the vets for the surgery.
We gotta put a better leash so you can actually walk him better. The first thing I did with Dog was change the leash because the harness wasn't going to give us any kind of control. When I changed the control from the harness to my simple leash on Dog did exactly what any scared dog would do, put up a fight. The more you move towards him, the more fear controls. There you go. This is exactly what I was expecting. For me, the way I see it is he's spent in energy. At the end, he will calm down. There you go. Now we're going to go for a little walk. It's hard to walk with that leash. Yeah, it's really hard. You have to learn how to walk. Dog's owner had no idea what she was doing. So once I got control over Dog, I feel that I needed to teach the owner First thing first, I'm going to teach you how to walk a dog. All right, let's go. There you go. Here, hold the leash. Just grab it. Whoa! When I handed Phoebe the leash, I immediately saw bite marks all over her arm. And at that time I said, I told to myself, I have to help this girl. Look, dog right there. No. Okay. Relax.
Yeah, sorry.
Relax. Yeah, don't move like it was a bad situation. Phoebe was terrified. You know, her arm was beating up. And I don't blame her being afraid. But she was not ready to work with this dog. She couldn't even walk him. Let's sit down right here. Sit down. So right now, he's showing, listen, I live with someone who doesn't know dogs. Plus, she's fearful. Right? So that only makes his case look bad. This is a really bad case. We have a very fearful dog that becomes aggressive. Not only that, the owner becomes terrified. And doctor doesn't feel protected from her. So the dog goes into a full-on aggression. So it turns into this a vicious cycle of fearful dog, terrified human, fearful dog, terrified human, and it goes every day, and this is how they live. The only strength you have is the love you have for him, but at the same time you're terrified.
Yeah.
You see how confusing that is?
Yeah.
It's like a nightmare. For me, Duck is way too fearful, way too dangerous for Phoebe to handle. I need to make some progress with him one-on-one, otherwise Phoebe will never be able to handle him. Now what I want to do is I would like to keep him with me for a few days. My goal by taking him with me is to cut the distance. So if he learns to trust me, he will trust you. Yeah.
Cesar needs to take Duck to work with him away from his owner. But Duck has other plans. Cesar has his hands full with a one-eyed dog named Duck, who is so scared he attacks anything that gets near him, including his owners. The situation is so dangerous that Cesar decides he needs to take Duck away from his owner and get to work one-on-one. But he needs to get Duck in his car first.
When Cesar tried to take Duck into the car, I was so scared that Cesar and Duck would get hurt.
Being in front of the car or asking him to go in the car is the same thing as when I met Duck for the first time. He's going to put up a fight. This way of draining energy is perfectly fine. I came back down because I need to gain his respect. The first thing Duck have to do is just to touch the cooler. That's all I want. I just needed him to learn to just touch the cooler and realize that the cooler is not a threat. As needed as the car. We're going to do it again. With enough repetitions, he will finally learn it. You see it?
Good boy.
You see it?
Yes.
There you go.
Good boy. You lie down.
That's right. Now he understands that if I guide him to the car, the intention is to jump in the car, not to harm him. Phoebe was still nervous, but I needed her to experience at least one victory before I take Tuk-Tuk away. Yeah? I need you to do it one time. Okay. Very good. I'll guide you through. There you go. Come on, here you go. Go. There you go. No, that's too much pressure. You.
He just passed me the leash, and it was so easy to take him into the car. I have never seen this before. I feel really great.
One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there you go.
It's that easy.
Well, now it is. So you have to learn that flight or fight is not an option. The only option is follow you. There is definitely hope for Phoebe. She was able to fight her fears. And this is something that she has to do because she has to take Tuk-Tuk to the vet so he can have his surgery. But this dog is dangerous, and we need to start his rehabilitation right away. Cool?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Keep you posted. Thank you again.
Thank you for that.
Dude, welcome to my pack.
Bye-bye. Bye, thank you.
Oh, this is China. This is Hong Kong. I have to go on the other side.
When Cesar took the dog, I was rather heartbroken because since I take him home, I have never been separating from him more than a day. I hope a miracle could really happen that Dodo can come back with a very calm and polite manner. I'm ready for all the hard work in order to get the improvement and get the best dog in the world.
Bye-bye.
Cesar wants to work with Tuk-Tuk immediately, so he heads to his nearby hotel. He starts with a muzzle exercise.
Tuk-Tuk is a terrified dog. He has bitten people before, and he does this to protect himself, and especially when people have tried to put his muzzle on. I want Tuk-Tuk to get over his fear of the muzzle, over the fear of me. By me doing this, will create this bond which will give me trust and respect. Now I'm going to present the muzzle, put the muzzle on, and then eventually go and touch the leg, just for him just to be absolutely relaxed and trust. That's the goal. Come on.
This is a dangerous exercise because Cesar has no protection from an attack.
So this is the presentation of the muzzle. You know, me reaching out. And so he doesn't feel that as soon as I have a muzzle in my hand, I'm going to go and put it in his mouth. That's how they feel trapped. There you go. We're going to do it again. doctor allowed me to put on and take off the muzzle, which was a great start. He was still a little scared, but he showed me a lot of trust, and he didn't bite.
Cesar now wants to see if Duck Duck has gotten over enough fear to trust Cesar to touch his leg, something the owners would never do. Cesar works with a dangerous Duck Duck one-on-one, pushing him to overcome his fears and build trust. He has made progress and is able to get the muzzle on and off without incident. But has Duck Duck overcome enough fear for Cesar to reach out and touch him?
I don't care about the pain. What I care is I have to follow through. I have to stay my ground. I have to help this dog to go to a calm submissive state. Otherwise, he will never learn. Yes, Doctor bit me. But this is the kind of dog I choose to work with. And I will take a bite if I can save a dog's life. But it's also my job to give him affection once he arrives to a calm, submissive state, so I can reinforce what I wanted from him from the beginning. It's important the emotions don't get in the way, because you can't rehabilitate a dog when you're defeated. That's it for today.
Cesar's wound is painful, but does not need stitches. So he continues to work with Duck Duck at his hotel room.
It's a new day for me and Duck Duck. Yesterday when he bit me, it gave me the opportunity to correct him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue touching him. And so that way he loses his fear of people touching him. So when I bring him back to the owners, it's safe. But this time, I'm going to use a muzzle. It's hard for him to get back because, you know, how he reacts, and not a lot of people know how to deal with him. So he's been stinking for a while. Okay. Flip it. So the bath went great. He allowed me to touch him. He was more relaxed. He trusted me. The water really helped a lot. It calms him down. And so it's a big difference from yesterday. Now it's time to take the muzzle off. He's really comfortable right now. He's really surrendered, you know. He's in a good state. So it's important for him to also experience the bath without the muscle. It's not just a bath. We're still in rehab. That's more warning. If I move my hand there, he learned to communicate with tension. So I have to wait until he relaxes. Then he associates me moving the hand with relax. Otherwise, he associates me having my hand there with tension. Doctor has done tremendous progress because he's allowing me to touch him. Before anybody touched, he would try to bite them. But because I stay calm, confident, I follow through, he accepted me as his pack leader, and at the same time, he realized that I wasn't going to harm him. And that's how I help a dog to get over their fear. Good boy.
Since the bite, Duck Duck has made progress in getting over his fears and is learning to trust. Now Cesar brings Duck Duck to his training facility, which he uses to challenge dogs with behavioral exercises crucial to their rehabilitation. He wants to challenge Duck Duck to the swimming pool. But if Duck Duck doesn't trust Cesar enough to jump into the pool willingly, Cesar has not made the progress he needs to safely reintroduce him to his owners.
For a dog, the pool is a really scary place because it's like a cliff feeling. First step is first step, right here.
Phoebe's rescue dog Duck Duck is out of control. He's bitten everyone in the family, including Phoebe. Cesar works with Duck Duck to gain trust and overcome his fears, but in his process, Duck Duck lashed out and bit Cesar. But Cesar didn't back down, and since the attack, Duck Duck has made huge strides in his rehabilitation. But does he trust Cesar enough to fight his fears and jump into the pool?
They put out the strongest fight before they give you everything. So Duck Duck is scared, and the only way you can help a dog like that is by you becoming a leader so he feels that you can protect him. I need Duck Duck to trust me enough so he can overcome his fear and follow me into the pool. Then I can safely bring the owners back so I can work with them. I have to be more determined than his fear. First step, right here, on the first step. That's it, just touch the water. Right there, that's it, that's it. It's not about going in the pool, it's never about going in the pool, it's about touching the water. So now he says, okay, so I'm in the water, I'm not really drowning, nothing bad is happening, I actually feel safe. The pool exercise is just like the car. First he touches the water, realize nothing bad will happen, and eventually he would just jump in. So you teach him what is safe. We should do step 2. All the way. Very good. Step 2. Very good. Very good. Duck trusts me enough to follow me into the pool, which is an awesome sign because the owners are coming tomorrow to continue their training. Very good. Look at that. I'm absolutely happy because finally Duck and I are becoming friends, and he's a great swimmer. Good job, buddy. And swimming is an awesome exercise for a dog that have hips or leg problems, like Duck. It gives them an ideal exercise because it allows them to drain energy and there's no pressure on their body. Parking. Nice. There you go. Much better. So now he is relaxing, almost like a guy in the pool having a margarita. Very good. Oh, yes, thank you. Yes. Oh, that's a compliment for me. To use me? Oh, yes. This is the first time he touches me on his own. That's really good. Yesterday, I tried to touch him and he bit me. But today, he's touching me. I am a step to rehabilitation.
Cesar is pleased with Duck's progress, but the true test is tomorrow when Phoebe and her family arrive to continue the rehabilitation. Cesar needs to see if Phoebe and her family can build upon the trust he's gained with Duck. If they can't step up and become good leaders, Duck will continue to terrorize, and they will likely be forced to give up their dog.
Welcome to heaven. Come on in. So here we have a pack of dogs. He's not used to it. This is the first time I'm meeting them. See, he's not in a protective mode. He's not in a territorial mode, obsessive mode. He's just in a very friendly mode. You know, so I wanted you to experience, at least I want, just like you have the experience of the bite, I want you to have this experience, you know, this should be also part of your memory.
Yeah.
See how he moves, very polite, very, very polite.
That is so unbelievable.
Because?
Because he's so calm and
Yeah.
he looks happy
Yeah.
and relaxed now.
Feeling good?
Feeling very good.
Let's go inside. Yeah. Duck come a long way working with me, and I'm so happy the family get to see it. But now it's their turn for them to put in their work so they can become strong pack leaders. I'm starting with the basics, but every exercise is very important. Every detail counts. This is the inside world. Let's practice here. Human first, dog last.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Good job. Father is doing good. Father is doing great. Very good. See? He came at the end and he came in. Respectful. Please. The first thing a leader must do is to claim his space. It allows the dog know that you are in charge, that you are the leader, and followers never bite leaders. So, I need to teach the family how to claim the space. What happens is a lot of people, as soon as the dog comes in, people does this. And then you give space. Now dog says, oh, it's my space, you belong to me. So as soon as dog comes in, you do this. So then dog moves, and then relax. Yeah, don't move back. No, don't move back. There you go, right there. Stay right there. You ignore. He will move. There you go. Right there. He just swing with you. Now the foot over there. Bring it in. There you go. Very good. Exactly. He moves. Look. Mom did really good. Just stay confident. You know, she did exactly what I told her to do. She asked Duck to give her space. And at one point, Duck just lay down right by her side calmly. This is the concept of claiming personal space.
Yeah.
You're saying, no. I want you to stay respectful. You can lay with me. You're not going to take my space.
Now Cesar tests Phoebe's leadership skills.
Here. I want you to put a leash on him and just put him right here.
When Cesar asked me to hold down the leash, all in a sudden I was so nervous because I remember the dog biting me. Come. Yeah. Come.
Cesar has made progress with Duck, but he needs Phoebe to become a stronger leader so that Duck will get over his fears and stop biting. Then eventually she can get him to the vet to get the leg surgery he so desperately needs. Cesar works with Phoebe to approach Duck and put on a leash. He needs her to approach confidently, or her nerves will trigger him.
Come. Come.
Duck snap at Phoebe because she's still tentative and nervous. This is a dog that is very sensitive, and he will bite when he's scared. And if she is calm and assertive, he will trust her and he won't bite her. Don't get too close in the beginning, like don't have your hand too close to the neck. Put it in. This will go down, and then you just move. Then eventually he realized that the leash means follow. I need you to do it one time. Okay. There we go. That's better. Phoebe did really good by staying calm and assertive when we did the leash exercise. Now I want to challenge her more by bringing the muzzle on. She can't let her nerves get the best of her. Hey. Let me see how you put the muzzle on. Bring him out. Phoebe did really good by putting the leash on and putting the muzzle on, but now Duck is reverting to his old habits of hiding behind the couch.
Sometimes at home before he was just suddenly hiding, finding a place to hide, and if we touch him at that moment, we'll be attacked.
Of course.
Yeah.
So now, what you need to do when he is hiding, you just go put the leash on top, get him out of there. As soon as he gets out, you let him go. So you remove him from this hiding state.
Yes.
The only thing you want is for him to do this. That's it. So he gets tense, but he doesn't get aggressive. He gets tense, but he doesn't get fearful. And then eventually, he won't do it. You get it out. Come on, Phoebe, child. There you go, go. What's happening, Phoebe?
He sit on my leg.
Exactly my point. Come on, Phoebe, come on. Come on. Come on. You can put the leash if you want. You have the leash there, you know. Yeah. Nice. There you go. See? The moment you delivered the right amount of energy, he moved. See, when you went in the back, this is how you did it. You went... like slow motion. Slow motion. He's sitting in my food. You see the energy? Yeah, I'm imitating the energy you use.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't get the response. So just learn how much energy he needs to move in 1 second. That way he never shows you teeth, he never shows you bite.
Oh.
Phoebe's starting to understand her role as a pack leader. She's not quite there yet. And Duck Duck is still very sensitive to her hesitation. So for me, I need to put Phoebe in a more intense life case situation so she can step up to that place that I need her to be before I leave. All right, go ahead.
Go wherever I want.
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
Just straight, yeah. I want to bring you to a real case scenario. People eating, people working. There's a lot of things going on. If Phoebe can be a calm, assertive pack leader here, she will be able to control her dog in any situation, including the vet's office.
So I have to stay calm and
all
relax.
the time.
Yes.
Stay calm no matter what. Keep walking. Strong and calm. Beautiful. Very good. Yeah, you gotta celebrate. You're still like... Phoebe did a great job. She was calm and assertive, and Duck Duck followed her. Powerful. Yeah. Queen of Hong Kong. Now take the leash off.
Take it off.
Duck Duck and his owners have come a long way since Cesar first met them. He's gone from a terrified dog that bites to a more secure dog. And the family has learned to stay calm and take over the leadership position.
That's better.
On the final day of training, Phoebe has shown great leadership skills by walking Duck Duck calmly and confidently on leash.
Yeah, you gotta celebrate.
Now Cesar needs her to remain a calm leader, even when the leash is removed.
I was so scared when I saw the other dogs because before Duck Duck would definitely bite. But I try hard to remember what Cesar told me and stay calm and assertive so that Duck Duck won't attack.
Good dog.
Watch, I'm gonna... See, I protect. I protect him. That's my job. Right? Because he wants to play, but he's getting overwhelmed. So I say, okay, look, you're making my dog nervous. You go, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, that is amazing. Because the other dog doesn't know that this is Cesar Milan, the dog trainer, but he just feel the energy inside him and ran away.
You see, when you're assertive, you can control things like that. I am glad that Phoebe saw me correct the other dog, because this is something that she's going to be able to do on her own. But the really great news is she stayed calm and didn't panic, and she's really getting it. Okay, now we're going to put you working with the pack.
Now Cesar puts Phoebe to the ultimate test. He wants her to walk Duck Duck with a pack of 5 other dogs. If Phoebe shows the leadership to achieve this exercise, she has proven to Cesar that she is ready to lead Duck Duck. And he can finally have the leg surgery he so desperately needs.
How do they feel?
Calm and relaxed.
That's right. So you bring in calm and relaxed dog. Perfect. So the only thing you got to do is grab the leash, go in the middle, and then walk that way. This is going to give you pack leadership skills.
Cesar wants me to walk with so many dogs in a pack because he wants me to be more confident. If I can finally try once to successfully hold so many dogs in one time, I can be more confident to lead my dog.
Don't hesitate. You're hesitating too much. Short, not tense. Very good. Ready? No hesitation. You hear me?
Yes,
You
no
hesitate too
hesitation.
much. Come on. I'm going to move you. I'm going to help you. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. First time in the pack. First time in the pack. He knows you're doing it, so it's even better. There you go. Claim the middle. Claim. Go, go, go. Keep walking. There you go. Can you see it? Can you feel it?
Yes,
He was
I
fighting,
feel-
not fighting anymore. Very good. Give me sexy walk. Come on. Shoulders up. Woo. There he goes. We got him right there. Very good. You got him. Hey. Yeah.
The most important thing that Cesar taught me is that if I can be calm and assertive and stay relaxed, I can pass my positive energy to my dog.
It's like you flying a kite. Nice.
A miracle really happened. I am really more confident after the walk.
Come on, you own this place. Phoebe come a long way. She didn't get too nervous when Duck struggled at first. She stayed calm and assertive like a real pack leader. And Duck followed her. She did it. Now she's in control. Now she can get the surgery the Duck needed on his leg.
Cesar finally feels Phoebe and Duck are ready and takes them to the vet to get Duck's leg operation. This is a delicate situation, since Duck lashed out at Phoebe and the vet last time they went to the clinic.
Today is the most important day for me because I've been waiting to take Dudu to the vet for almost a year.
It's a big day.
Yeah.
Let's go. I want you to be absolutely positive. Okay? Let them recognize the family. I'm already very proud of Phoebe and Duck, but it's always really hard for people to keep their dogs calm at the vet. Everything I taught her is going to be put to the test. The most important part is that you, the owner, maintain calmness at all times.
In the past, when I tried to take Duk to the surgery, he bit me and ran away from me.
Nice, like it. Doctor, how are you? Cesar, nice to meet you. Have you met Phoebe?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright.
Tuk you okay if I look at the gum color? I just need to lift the lip.
When I first met Duck, no one can go near him. Go. See? Now the vet can examine him with no problem, and Phoebe was right there with him with calm energy.
Tuk Tuk in and do the surgery.
Good boy, yay. Yes, good boy, yes.
I'll take Tuk Tuk in for the surgery. We'll see you in a bit. Yeah. Okay, come Tuk Tuk.
He follow others.
It's a doctor. Most dogs don't follow doctor, by the way.
Today I can see the new Charles family and Dada. All of them changed.
My family and I feel so happy and excited because after his surgery, he has no longer to live in pain and he can grow up healthy and happy.
And you have to laugh more often, girl. You have to laugh more often.
I want a big hug from you.
Yes, I will. I will. A lot of love and a lot of, you feel better now?
Yeah, much better.
Good. You know what to do, the do's and don'ts?
Yes, I know.
Good. What an amazing journey. It wasn't easy. I was able to help an owner and a dog to overcome their fears. Getting Duck Duck to the vet to fix his leg so he can get rid of his pain is just an icing on the cake. They're going to have to keep up their work, but I'm picturing a healthy, happy life for everybody. Thank you very much for the opportunity.